Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys skipping class with me today. Today we are going on a wolf hunt. I am doing probably one of the least financially responsible things I've ever done. I am going to crack open this box of Final Fantasy to hunt down a Torgal. What is that card called? A Torgal. It's an uncommon wolf. I need it for a deck, and I can't find one in any of the stores around me. And so I have this play booster box that I got, and I'm gonna rip it open and try to go on a wolf hunt. So a lot of good options. You know, I need to refill the collection. I just did a shipment off to Card Kingdom, sold a bunch of cards. So I do need to open up a box of something, kind of rebuild the collection. So we'll open this up. A lot of good things we can get in and out of here. You know, I would love to find a Buster Sword. I don't have one of those. I am kind of working on an equipment deck, and I would like to throw a Buster Sword in there. I've yet to find a VD on a tier, so wouldn't mind finding one of those as our mythics. We'll start here with Haste Magic. Would love to find this Torgal in the first couple of packs. It's an uncommon. Our first rare is going to be a Squall Seed Mercenary. We're going to follow it up with a GF Cerberus. So we'll just put our kind of our bulk rares down here. What else would I like to get out of here? A Cloud Midgard Mercenary, the equipment Cloud I'd love to have. You know, there's all kind of good value still in kind of the Black Waltz #3, Great Pauper Commander. Excalibur 2 is our other rare. And a Swamp for a large card. I tell you what I could use less of, the lands. I have enough lands. Everyone thought those were kind of going to be cool cards because you could play them with the like the adventure sign. Oh, a Finn the Fangbear as our Through the Ages card, I think is what they call that. So we'll keep track of those. We'll keep that up there. Circle of Power. Hey, there we go. A Torgal, a Fine Hound. Ding, ding, ding. We have found what we are looking for. The Seed Academy has the land, just as I was talking about, hoping to not get any lands. This one's interesting. Yeah, we'll just throw that down there in the bulk pile and keep it moving. Yeah, Torgal, a Fine Hound. I'm looking to build one of those for a deck, and I needed a reason to open up something tonight, right? So glad I was able to find one of those. That takes all the pressure off the box. Speaking of our Through the Ages, would not mind finding a Ristic Study. I know we just got off the just coming fresh off the banned and restricted announcement. Oh, Summon Bahamut. Great mythic there. That's one of the banger mythics, I do believe. So we'll keep that, show that off. And a Taru art card. Everyone thought they were going to ban Ristic Study. I thought that would have been crazy. Someone in my play group had mentioned if they're going to ban Ristic Study, they might as well ban Smothering Tithe. Ooh, a Crick, Son of Yawgmoth for another Through the Ages card. Not bad. And I kind of agree with that. Well, I agree that if you're going to do one, Starting Town. Great rare right there. Oh, and a foil mythic. What do we got here? A Cloud Midgard Mercenary in the foil. That's what we said we were going to look for, and my oh my did we find it. What a great hit there. Two great mythics to start off and a great rare. Wow, this first column has exceeded all expectations. A Summon Bahamut, a Cloud, a Starting Town, a Crick, and we found our Torval. Back to the Rhystic Study and Smothering Tithe. Like I said, I agree. You know, those cards, are they annoying? Sure. You know, do I like having to keep up with that? Not really. But I don't think they're ban worthy. And you know, some of that stuff, you know, we can't just ban stuff because we don't like it, because our feelings got hurt or we feel a certain way about it. You know, and truthfully, as I was telling my spell table play group, I said, you know, none of us really run that card. And I went out to a new LGS Stroke of Midnight there for Through the Ages the other night for a commander night, and I didn't run into any Rhystic Studies or some of those problematic cards that people complain about. So I'm glad Rhystic Study is still free. I don't think Thassa's Oracle should be banned. I like having those kind of alternate win cons. We'll keep this. I kind of like Adventures in. Realm Sketching, another great uncommon that I like. Oh, there we go. Bang, bang, bang. VV on a I mean, what is this box, chat? What is this? A Cloud, Summon Bahamut, VV. My heavens. What is this box? This is turning out to be the best decision I've ever had? Question mark? What a box. You cannot, I have no complaints. If you thought I had a complaint, I don't have a complaint. A Realm Reborn, that's a cool card. It's a cool rare. No way, chat. No way, chat. Chat, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Double VVs? I should have opened up this box months ago. I've been sitting on this since the release. It's just been hanging out in the closet. And of course I'm opening it after VV is banned. Still playable in Commander, right? So it does carry a little bit of value. I mean, wow. All that was out of the first column, chat. That's scary work. That is scary work. What a first half of the box. What a first third of the box. 2 VVs, a Cloud, a Summon Bahamut, a Crick out of the Through the Ages. We found what we were looking for in the Torval. This box has been marinating, and it is paying off big time. Let's keep our, there we go. Another fat chocobo there. Wow, oh wow, I mean, the rest of the box has to be trash, right? There's no way this box can get any better. An Ultimate, that's a pretty good rare there. No signed art card. I mean, if they find the Ristic Study, this box gets goated, right? Right? I mean, this is unreal. A Nature's Claim, Search for the Frozen Esper. Zell. Ooh, and a foil Arden, the Usurper, which I think, oh, this doesn't flip. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I don't know how many of those you get in a box of the, foil showcase type cards, but I'm not mad at that one. Suplex, it's a great card. Keep our piles here. We'll just straighten that up here. The Wandering Minstrel and a Cactuar. All right, let's straighten up some piles here. Jumbo Cactuar, another cool card I wouldn't mind seeing out of the rare slot. Suplex off the top. Ride the Shroofbuff. I like that card. We'll keep that over to the side. Ooh, another mythic. Emmett Schleck, which will flip over to the Sorcerer of Eld. Not a bad mythic there. Let's, I don't think it deserves to go on top of double VVs. But we will, we'll throw them over there. I mean, wow, chat, I'm still just in shock. Double VV and a Cloud. I mean, Godbox? Question mark? Let's see here. Can we hit off of the Through the Ages slot? Ancient Copper Dragon would be nice. A Thrasios. I think Thrasios might be a good one, right? That's a CDH card. That might be in demand. Summon Leviathan. Call of the Mountain Chocobo. And a Hero Token. Yeah, an Ancient Copper Dragon would be sweet. Ristic Study. Something to just really, really take this box over the top would be nice. Capital City. Ooh, Water Crystal. Nice, nice, nice. We'll take that. Okay. So we're winding down here in this middle column. We've got a couple of mythics and a couple of the playable rares. Not bad on the Through the Ages. Another Cactuar. Side fed. Another one, Knights of the Round. I think this one is a banger, right? Yeah, another banger there. So, I mean, we're really killing it in the mythic slot. There's our Cloud art card. That would have been nice if that was a signed art card. Not bad. Not bad. Knights of the Round, I think, is a pretty good one. It's at least Commander playable. If you run any sort of Knight deck, which I do plan on rebuilding a Knight deck, that's a good include. Notably, haven't seen another Torgal. There's a Dovin's Veto of the Shadowbringers. Mechanist Arsenal. Oh, there's an signed art card. What is this? Summon Leviathan for the signed art card. I don't know how much that's worth, but I think these art cards started holding kind of a premium. I say a premium for an art card is anything more than $1, right? I mean, for how long did we just throw those in the trash? Oh, there we go. A Bruce Tarl through the ages for the rare. That's not bad. I'll take that. Take what you can get with the Restoration Magic. I think is pretty good. Titus Blitzball Star. Look this card up in German if you haven't already. YouTube might flag it if I say it. A Dion, which will flip into the Warden of Light. So not bad rare there. All right, so that concludes the middle column. Where are we standing here? Got a couple playable rares out of that middle column. 2 decent mythics, I think. A couple more of the Through the Realms, Through the Ages cards. Let's go into this last third of the box and see if we can squeeze a little bit more juice out of this box and come across something great. Notably, we have not come around to another Torgal. We found one of those in the first row and have not seen one since. Kuja, Into the Fate Defied. That's decent, I think. And an art card. Double VV though, chat, is that is beyond crazy to me. Oh, what do we have here? Azusa Lost but Seeking. Okay, that's again, that's a hit. We don't turn those away. We do not turn away the rare Through the Ages cards. Oh, my piles are getting completely out of control over here. Azusa Lost but Seeking. Great card. Any landfall deck would be lucky to have one of those. I might be throwing that into a deck for someone. I don't personally, again, have any sort of connection, I guess, to Final Fantasy. I didn't play this growing up. Noctis. And so, Town Reader, a Plains, and a Zidane, I think is that guy's name. Yeah, I didn't have any connection to this growing up, so I won't be building any sort of decks out of any of this stuff. I will probably be sending it off to Card Kingdom if they're still taking some of this stuff. Oh, double Water Crystal in the showcase there. Not a bad hit. We'll take that. That's duplication we'll take. I'm assuming this product is still fairly hot. And yeah, who doesn't like getting store credit for stuff for your bulk, right? A Van Street Thief. Double foil pack there. All right, winding down, we have, with this one we'll have 5 packs left. The heat has definitely slowed down since the double VV. Ooh, there's a mythic, a little Bob, Dark Confidant. We'll take it, we'll take it. We do not turn away mythics here. Probably going to be the last one of the box. Would not mind getting another banger through the ages though to finish off this box. There we go, a lightning bolt. We'll take it. Hey, there's another Torgal. Ask for one, get two. I'm not mad at it. Bart's Mboko. Oh, and a Jill Sheelan's Dominant. And an art card there. Double rare. Traveling Chocobo would have been a cool mythic to get out of here. Having a base copy of that would have really pleased me, but you know, I'll take the double VV for sure. Absolutely. I'm not, no complaints. Box, don't take that as complaining. Aerith, another round sketching. Oh, and a waste. 2 packs left. Clive's Hideaway, that's a cool rare. I don't mind that one. The Hideaway on a basic, you know, or on a generic colored land is pretty cool. The Hideaway is very easy. You know, 4 more legendary creatures. The way they're printing legendaries these days, you shouldn't have any problem getting that turned on. Last pack here, going in for some last pack magic. Let's hope to come away with some gas. Captain Lanneray Storm to finish us off with the Through the Ages cards. Our last rare of the box is going to be a Jador, the Capital, and that will finish us off. Folks, I appreciate you guys again for skipping class with me today. Overall recap, I mean, how can we be mad, right? How can we be mad? We came what we were looking for with the Torgles. We had got a few good playables through the ages. Azusa, Crick, who else did we get? Thrasios. So great hits, I thought, through there. With the rares, we came away with the Starting Town, which was a nice hit. Double water crystals. And then obviously the tail of the tape is the mythics, right? We got a foil Cloud, a summon Bahamut, 2 VVs, a Knight of the Round, and a Bob just to cap it all off. So overall, I thought this was a fantastic box. I will certainly be throwing a ton of these into decks, a ton of these cards into decks. And yeah, you guys let me know in the comments how you thought I did. And until next time.